Hi, I'm Nicole Moonen from Nicole Moon Yoga, and today we're going to be going through a really quick beginner's flow. So all you need is yourself and a mat, and we will get started in a tabletop position. So you're gonna stack your shoulders over your wrists. Hips are stacked over your knees. If this doesn't feel good on your knees, you can always roll your mat up halfway or place a blanket or a pillow under your knees here. As you breathe in, drop your belly down, lift your gaze up, pull your tailbone up towards the ceiling, breathe in deep. Exhale for cat pose, round and curl your spine, press through your palms, engage your core. Inhale, cow pose, once more. Exhale, cat, round and curl, press. Inhale, cow, connect your breath with your movement here. Exhale, cat, send your breath out. Once more, inhale and exhale, good. On your next inhale, come back to a neutral tabletop and plant your left palm down, sweep your right fingertips up towards the ceiling, twist open. As you exhale, thread your right fingertips through, drop your right shoulder down towards the mat. It's okay if it doesn't touch. You're just trying to open that upper shoulder area, get a nice spinal rotation. Option to lift your left palm up, or maybe extend your right leg back as you twist. Good, press through your left palm, come up, roll your wrist out at the top, and then plant it back down. On your next inhale, plant your right palm, lift your left fingertips up. We'll do the same thing on this side. And exhale, thread the needle through. Good, same options here, maybe lifting your right arm up, bringing it to your low back for a deeper twist, or extending your right leg back. Good, on your next inhale, plant your right palm, lift your left fingertips up, roll your wrists out, and then come back through that neutral tabletop. So to warm up our wrists here, start to bring pressure into your hands and rock up and back really gently. Move side to side. And on your next breath in, tuck your toes. As you exhale, find a hovering tabletop. Press through your palms, lift your knees off of the mat just for 3, 2, and 1. Release down. Good, we'll do that again. Breathe in. As you exhale, press through your palms, lift your knees up, engage your core. Good, lower down. Last time, breathe in. Exhale, lift your knees up. Take a breath in here, and as you exhale, find a downward facing dog. Send your hips high, press your chest back towards your thighs. You can keep a really nice soft bend in your knees here to allow you to press your chest back towards your thighs. Also option here to come into puppy pose, coming on your knees, pressing your hands out in front of you and lowering your chest to the mat. Both are really great options here. Good, breathe in, press through the L shape in your hands. So the space between your pointer and your thumb really pressing equally into both hands in that spot. Your next inhale, gaze forward. As you exhale, find a forward fold, tiptoe your way up to meet your hands. Let everything hang heavy, your head, your arms, and then heel toe your feet about hip width distance apart. Soft bend in your knees, grab your opposite elbows, find a rag doll. You can find stillness or sway side to side. You're gonna find a ragdoll circle. So as you breathe in, guide your left elbow towards the right side of your body, engage your core, keep your arms gripped where they are, and slowly roll yourself up using your obliques. Breathe in, and as you exhale, guide yourself down, making a big circle. We'll do this again. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, guide it down. Last time this side, inhale, and exhale. Once you're at the bottom, we'll switch directions. Guide yourself towards the left with your right elbow. Breathe in deep sigh out on the way down. Inhale up. Exhale, melt it down. You should really start to feel this in your back. Getting a really nice stretch through the torso, your side body. When you're done, we'll find center. Let everything hang heavy in that forward fold. Start to heel toe your feet back towards one another. As you breathe in, halfway lift, lengthen through your spine. Place your palms at your shins or your knees or thighs, whichever feels more comfortable. Engage your core, pull your shoulder blades in towards one another. Good. One more breath in here. As you exhale, step back into a high plank. You can hold here or come onto your knees to build strength. Both are really great options. Take a nice big breath in. Shift forward a few inches so your shoulders come just to where your fingertips are. As you exhale, lower all the way down onto your mat. Place your hands underneath your shoulders. As you breathe in, find a baby cobra. Lift your chest up halfway. Little to no weight in your hands. Squeeze your shoulder blades in here. As you exhale, release down. Inhale, baby cobra, lift up. And exhale, melt it down. Once more, inhale, baby cobra. This time, option to float your hands an inch or two off of the mat, then maybe floating your toes off of the mat, squeezing everything in towards center. Good. Take one more sip in of air, and exhale, release, let it go. Allow your cheek to rest on the mat, feeling your heartbeat slow for one moment. Good. On your next inhale, plant your hands closer towards your rib cage. Extend through your elbows, press your heart space, your chest forward for upward facing dog. And press through the tops of your feet, maybe floating your thighs off of the mat. Breathe in and exhale, downward facing dog. Send your hips high, press it back. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, roll yourself up one vertebrae at a time. Sweep your arms up overhead, standing at attention. Ground through all four corners of both feet. Lifting your thigh bones up, tucking your tailbone in, spiral your pinkies in, find this nice grounded, rooted foundational mountain pose. Take a nice big breath in, lift up. As you exhale, cactus your arms out, bend at 90 degrees. Find a baby back bend. Also option to bring your hands to your low back for a little bit of nice support. Just a baby back bend here, opening everything up. Good. Inhale, mountain pose, rise back up, and exhale, forward folds. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank, step back. You can hold here, come onto your knees as you breathe in and shift forward an inch. And exhale, lower all the way down onto your mat. Inhale, baby cobra or upward facing dog, whichever you choose. Exhale, downward facing dog. That's our Sunday salutation, our salute to the sun. Building heat in our bodies, getting our nice warmed up. We'll flow that once more, breath to movement. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain, rise up. Sweep your arms up. Exhale, cactus, baby back bend. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank, step back. Breathe in, shift forward an inch. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale for baby cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, press it back. Good. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step your right foot in between your hands, finding a low lunge. Release your back knee onto the mat. See that your right knee is stacked over your right ankle. Inhale, arms sweep up overhead. As you exhale, press your hips forward. So instead of kind of bending at your back here, can you keep your torso nice and lengthened and press your hips forward, maybe just half an inch here. You'll feel that left hip flexor start to fire up. and lengthen. Breathe in. Exhale, half split, send your right hip back towards your left, lean your chest forward. Good, letting it hang heavy here. We'll flow between those two postures. Inhale, low lunge, sweep your arms up. And exhale, send it back, half splits. Inhale, reach up, lift. And exhale, send it back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, plant your palms down. Your next inhale, ground through your left palm, sweep your right fingertips up, twist open. Now, option to stay here, finding this nice spinal rotation, or for a little bit more heat in your legs, you can tuck your back toe, lift your left knee off of the mat, and press equally through both feet, feeling them both fire up. Breathe in. And exhale, release your right palm down. We'll lift up again. Inhale, twist open. Exhale, release down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, release down. Now, if your left knee isn't lifted yet, lift it off of the mat, coming into that elevated low lunge. Breathe in here. As you exhale, extend through your right knee, finding an extended pyramid. So we'll get a little bit deeper into that hamstring here. On your next inhale, lift your chest up halfway, so lengthen the crown of your head forward. As you exhale, melt back down into this pyramid. Good. Your next inhale, lift your chest up halfway, rebend into that low lunge. Plant your palms, step back into a high plank, hold here, breathe in. Exhale, downward facing dog, send your hips back. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, low lunge, step your left foot through your hands this time, lower your right knee down. Find your alignment, seeing that your left knee is over your left ankle. Breathe in, sweep your arms up, hold here. Engage your core, lengthen through your torso, and press your hips gently forward here. Keeping your hips square to the top of the mat, so that might look like bring your right hip forward an inch, left hip back an inch. Breathe in. Exhale, half splits, send your left hip back towards your right. Lean your chest forward, nice and gentle here. You can have a soft bend in that leg. My left hamstring is a little tight, so I'm being really gentle with myself here. We'll flow between those two postures now. Inhale, reach forward, press your hips forward. And exhale, send it back, focusing on your breath here. Inhale, reach forward, extend into that knee. And exhale, press it back. Once more, inhale, press it forward. Exhale, plant your palms. Plant your right palm down. Inhale, lift your left fingertips up to the sky, twist open. Option for a little bit more in your legs here to lift that back knee up off of the mat. Really lifting up and out of your right shoulder here. Breathe and twist open. And exhale, plant your palm down. We'll do that again. Inhale, twist open. And exhale, plant your palm down. Once more, inhale, twist. And exhale, release. Breathe in here, finding your center. As you exhale, send your left hip back again, this time with your right knee lifted, finding that extended pyramid. Again, you can have a soft bend in that knee here. Breathe and lift your chest up halfway. And exhale, melt it back down. Once more, inhale, lift up. And exhale, re-extend into that lunge. Plant your palms, step back into a high plank. Breathe in here. Exhale, downward facing dog, send your hips high. Let's take a nice big grounding breath in here through your nose. Breathe in. Exhale, side out, let it go. Your next inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, release onto your knees. Sit off to one hip or the other. Good, bending your knees. You can extend your arms out long in front of you. We'll start to engage our core with a little bit of core work here. As you exhale, lower your chest down a few inches just until you feel your core start to catch you here. Now you can stay here, finding this nice sense of stability, engagement. or option to lift your toes up coming into a boat pose. Keep your chest nice and lifted, nice and broad. Good. Holding here, breathing, squeezing your ankles in towards one another. You'll feel your inner thighs start to fire up. Hold here, breathe in. And as you exhale, we'll find a low boat. So lower your heels down, lower your chest down, squeeze ankles in, gaze over your toes. As you inhale, lift back up. You can also use your hands to catch under your knees here. Holding here in this boat, we'll find low boat once more. Lower down, squeeze everything in. Good, lift back up. Again, hands can come behind your thighs. And then lower down last time here. Breathe in, come back through boat, hold here. If your toes are down on the mat, maybe try to lift them just for this last time here. Good, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Good, and then lower down all the way onto your mat. Breathe in, bring your knees in towards your chest. And exhale, find a happy baby, bring your knees wide. You can place your palms on your inner knees or maybe grab for the outer edges of your feet. Bringing your elbows inside of your knees, maybe rolling side to side gently. You're extending one leg and then the other. Good, breathe in, bring your knees in towards your chest. And as you exhale, release your right leg long, bend your left knee guided towards the right side of your mat. You can release your left arm beside you like a wing, gaze over your left fingertips. Gentle twist here. Your left knee doesn't need to meet the floor. Just a nice spinal twist. Good, breathe in, knees back in towards your chest. And exhale, release your left leg long, bend your right knee, bring it towards the left side of the mat. You can extend your right arm long like a wing, gazing over your right fingertips this time. Gentle breaths here. Good, feel that right shoulder start to melt towards the mat. Breathe in, bring your knees back in towards your chest. As you exhale, find legs up the wall. Extend your legs up towards the ceiling. Feel that nice release, everything rushing up and out. Option here to elevate your hips, lifting them up, placing your hands to your low back. Finding a little bit of an inversion to end class. You can also float your toes back, finding a plow pose. Whatever variation feels good in your body, and then release down when you're ready, finding our final resting pose, taking up as much space as you need, placing one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart. Coming back to your breath, your life force. Knowing that you can leave anything that isn't serving you right here on your mat and take anything with you. Maybe the gratitude of your body allowing you to flow through class today. Taking that sense of calm, light, peaceful energy out with you into the rest of your day. Knowing that this breath, this space for you to come back to yourself is always here for you. You're welcome to end your practice there. Maybe take a few extra moments, minutes to lay on your mat and come back to yourself. Maybe pausing the video. But if you're ready to get on with the rest of your day or evening, you can meet me in an easy seated pose with your knees crossed or however feels comfortable to you. Bring your hands at heart center. We'll end with the last breath all together. Start by exhaling any excess air out of your lungs. Breathe in through your nose. Side out, let it go. Bring your thumbs to your third eye center. The light in me honors, respects, and so much believes in the light in each and every one of you. I hope everyone walks with a little bit lighter out into the rest of their day after this practice. Namaste. Thank you for joining me today. If you enjoyed the practice, please like or comment. Maybe if there's something that you want to see more of, please let me know. I hope that you have a great rest of your day. And again, I'm Nicole Moonen from Nicole Moon Yoga. We'll see you next time.